Hi, so I'm here looking at Glen of the Downs from a very unusual viewpoint. You have the west side here and the east side here. So that shows you that bank. You can nearly see the octagon there, that little gap up in the top of the hill. So the long-term objective for climate change, so carbon sequestering, and for biodiverse collapse solutions that I'm putting forward would be that we have to start thinking on a really large scale. Any existing forests, we know from the work of Paul Stamets and other specialists within woodlands and the growth of woods, is to connect to the existing wood, that the mycelium network that's underneath the soil of the beautiful oak forest of ancient oak forest of Glen of the Downs will travel underneath that soil and connect to the existing trees that you plant in. So the idea would be is that you would purchase this whole bank of fields here. You would also purchase the bottom fields which run along the stream. You would also reconvert. Here we have a conifer belt here, plantation. When that comes to full growth, that is purchased back. If biodiverse collapse and insect collapse continues at a vast rate, that should be bought back sooner, or parts of it, especially the parts connecting to the Glen of the Downs, should be purchased, cut and reforested with oak, native oak, etc., and get that going as soon as possible. The field at the bottom should also be purchased. I don't think any kind of zoning that would allow houses to go there will ever happen. So the best use of that land is not agricultural, it is to grow the existing oakland forest. This of course takes into account that any plan for the highway expansion should not occur. We should be moving to public transport, you know, earning money from the sale of cars, whether they're electric or not, is not the future. The future is really good transport, which Ireland is way behind on. Every other country in Europe is putting a lot of money into that, and they subsidise their transport, so their transport's cheaper. Our transport costs way too much money at the moment for the public. It should be subsidised more. So yeah, if you can picture that just in summary, your trees here, especially that area there with a lot of the gorse, all of that will be planted with forest right up to the tree line here. The lower part by the tree tread stream, all of that would also be purchased, the riparian way put in and stabilized, and then the field over here purchased, reforested, the conifer belt taken out eventually, reforested. So we're continuing this beautiful native cover that exists. Over here we'll look at the origin of the tree tread stream, which is this section over here. I believe is part of what it comes through, is potentially here. And so just up here where you can see the cattle on the side, once again you have a conifer belt here. So if this is part of the tree tread stream, maybe it's that section there, but we can also see conifer belts there. None of these should be beside the stream. Now we're planting differently now. This is probably 40 years old, but you know, when you plant directly on the stream, you're acidifying the stream, you're causing too much shade on it as well. All of that thankfully is stopped. The Department of Forestry does not allow that anymore, so that has thankfully been stopped. So the idea would be, once again, the edges of this would be purchased, or you'd partner with the farmers who own the land to work with the stream and plant alongside it. So you have here, and this is definitely leading into it over here as well. Okay. This wild gorse area here, this is great, and if this hasn't been in any way planted, that should be planted into with native species, willow, upland species, willow, Scots pine, etc. Yeah, thank you.